Good morning, happy Saturday, how is it going? So, here at Ultraflex in Derby for leg day, weekend leg day. I like doing legs at a weekend. I really do. It means I can take my time a little bit more between sets, you know, a little less panic, but yeah, so it's gonna be a good one. So, I'm actually recording this on my phone today, so I can't open up what I'm doing, but off the top of my head, I believe it was leg extensions, hack squats, leg press, Bulgarian split squats, calf raises, and I think there was something else in there, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's what we're going to be looking at today. So, last couple of days, I've ran a little experiment on myself, and what it was is about food intake. So the last few days I've kept my calories exactly the same, macros the same, but where I usually eat potatoes and rice, I've actually been eating more bread and that kind of stuff. I had crusty loaf the other day, and then I've had some seeded bread this week. So healthy bread, you know, with the seeded stuff and that. And the last 2 days, I've actually woke up 1.5 kilos heavier than 2 days that I have been having the bread. So I haven't necessarily put 1.5 kilos on, but I'm not digesting it very well. My guts are hurting at the moment, so I'm about to destroy the gym toilet. And yeah, so what you are eating does matter. The way it goes through your system does matter. It helps you in, you know, in the way that you feel and everything like that. So that, you know, that's just a little thing worth thinking about. You know, what you put in your body does matter from a food perspective as well. So yeah, don't know if anyone's interested in that. You might be, you might not be, but yeah, anyway, gonna be heading in now. Then on Monday we are launching our muscle building guide series. So it's going to be a free video series about how to build muscle in your 30s and 40s as a natural lifter. So without the use of PEDs, without the use of TRT, because I think people in general, they get to a certain age and they're like, oh, testosterone's naturally depleting now, you know, you lose 1% a year every year after you're 30. But they actually don't take into account that they sleep shit, they don't train well, they eat like shit, like the stress levels are through the roof. It's like there's so many different factors to why they're feeling tired. It's not just necessarily lower testosterone, and if you get these things in check, then actually you're going to naturally produce more testosterone as well. So you got to keep these things in mind as well, because people immediately want to jump to, oh, the test levels are low, I think I need TRT, or, you know, I'm going to jump on a little course and that, when they actually don't need to. Of course, if you do use steroids, use testosterone, you are going to recover faster, you will build muscle faster, it will be easier, but you've got to look at the long-term effects of that as well. People always talk about the positives of doing it, and there are some positives, absolutely, but they never talk about the long-term effects it can have on you, and the fact that, you know, if you do start doing it and you do put that in, your natural production is going to slow down even more. So you know, it is a lifetime commitment that you are making. So I personally believe that if you can increase your natural testosterone for as long as possible, then that is the best way forward. Like, don't get me wrong, down the line, you know, as you well into your 40s towards your 50s and that, a little bit of testosterone replacement might be beneficial. But if you're in your 30s, I definitely don't think it's necessarily, unless you've hammered gear in the past and your natural levels are shit. So anyhow, I'm waffling now. I'm gonna go in and get this leg session on the way. calf machine that I like to use was actually taken up, so I'm going to tag that on to 2 of my other workouts this week at the end there, so my legs will be less taxed then, so I can really focus on the calves as well, and I'll probably do that at the front of the session a couple of times over the next week, just to make sure we're still getting the same amount of volume in. So anyway, it's Saturday, which means it is check-in picture day, so I'm going to get check-in pictures now, ready to check in to my coach. Then I've got a little bit of work to do, some emails to do, so I'm actually going to write a couple of emails while getting some steps in on the treadmill as well. So I'll have a look at these pictures. But like I say, road to 40, getting in the best shape of my life before 40 years old naturally. Subscribe, follow along, and in the link below, the muscle building guide for naturals is coming on Monday.